Hello guys, it's Dale here with volume profile trading ideas for this week starting today, the 30th of January 2023. The first trading idea that I like to talk about is on the ES, which is futures for the Standard & Poor's Index 500. So that's what you see before you. This is the symbol. You are looking at a 30-minute time frame, and the most significant thing that happened on the ES in the last couple of days is definitely this strong rejection of lower prices. This happened a couple of days ago. It was Wednesday, the 25th of January, and this significant rejection of lower prices is telling us that sellers were pushing the price downwards, but then strong buyers took over and they started to push the price aggressively upwards. So they bought everything the sellers had to sell while they were pushing the price downwards, and they proved to be stronger and reversed the price. Right here, this is the rejection, and what you want to do is use volume profile over the rejection area and see how volumes were distributed here. What you want to see is significant heavy volume zone. Right here, this is it. Those heavy volumes were traded right before the price turned from downtrend into uptrend, and that's why those heavy volumes are significant, as they are telling us that buyers were very active here, right at this place, and it is likely that buyers will be active here as well in the future, because they'll want to defend this zone, which is clearly important for them. So that's why this is my level at 39.75. This is why I think this should work as a strong day trading support. So when the price makes a pullback to this support at some point in the future, then I will expect a reaction from there, as buyers from here should become active again, defend this important zone and push the price upwards from there again. Now on volume profile, this heavy volume zone is not as clear as it could be, but it is very nicely visible if you look at Oriflow software, and that's what I'm going to show you now. So what you see before you now is my Oriflow software. The symbol is the same. We are looking again at 30-minute time frame. The cells in those bars show total volumes, so they don't show bid or ask, only total volumes, and that's all we need to identify that important zone. This is the rejection, and as you can see, my Oriflow software automatically highlights places where heavy volumes were traded. The darker shade of gray, the heavier volumes were traded, and in here within this rejection, it is this zone and this zone. Right, and right here, this is our level. That's the beginning of that heavy volume zone, of those heavy volume clusters which got traded here. By the way, you can also see all those buyers jumping in. This is positive delta in here and in here, showing us aggressivity of buyers also in here. So you can see how aggressive the buyers were while they were rejecting the lower prices, right? So this is what confirms that strong level I have here. So in this case, it's not just volume profile that helped me to identify this level, but also it was the order flow software, right? If I switch back to the 30-minute chart, then we were looking into this area with the order flow into this rejection, all right? And right here, we saw the massive blocks of volumes. So anyways, that's for the support on the ES. Let me now switch over to another chart, another trading idea. And the next one will be on the New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. So now we are looking at the New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen, a 30-minute time frame. And what I want to talk about in here is a volume profile setup, which is called the trend setup. That's a setup which you use when there is a trend. like this trend over here. So let me use the volume profile over this uptrend and show you reasoning behind the support which I draw in here at 82.84. So when there's uptrend like this, what we want to see are significant volume clusters, significant volume zones to trade from. For example, this one, this was a significant heavy volume zone right here. This is the beginning of that heavy volume zone, and this was how the price reacted to it. Not a huge reaction, but still at least something, right? So this one is tested. The price already reacted to this heavy volume zone, but the next significant volume zone that I have here is this one. This is the beginning of that heavy volume zone, 82.84, and it is showing us a place where buyers who are pushing the price upwards were active. Right, so buyers were active in here. We can see that on the volume profile, and it is likely that those buyers will become active again when the price makes a pullback to this level. That's why I expect a reaction from there, all right? Because those buyers were massively adding to their long positions as they were pushing the price upwards, and this is telling us that this zone is important for them and they're likely to defend it in the future. So that's why this should work as a significant support. What we need to do now is wait for the pullback and take it from there. It doesn't really matter if it's today, tomorrow, next week. Markets have very good memory, so we just wait, and when the price hits that level, we trade it. All right, so that's for the New Zealand dollar Japanese yen. And the next pair I want to comment on is New Zealand dollar Swiss franc. So this is the New Zealand dollar Swiss franc 30-minute time frame, and in here there is a bit similar scenario as on the New Zealand dollar Japanese yen I showed you before. In here there's also a trend with significant volume clusters. There are two significant volume clusters that haven't been tested yet. This one and this one. So the logic is the same. We have strong trend, which is telling us that buyers were active here, and those buyers were most active in those areas where they were adding to their long positions. This is telling us that those zones are important for those buyers as they were adding to their long positions here, and that's why they should defend it in the future. So the first support is at 0.5906. Second support is at 0.5881. So what we need to do is wait for the pullback to the first support. Hopefully there'll be a reaction. Then ideal scenario would be pullback to the second support and a reaction from there. All right. If I zoom it out a bit, you can see that the price reacted pretty nicely to this level in the past, in here, right? This is the reaction, which is telling us that it worked as a resistance in the past, and when that resistance got breached in here, it became a support. So this is nice price action confirmation and confluence of that volume-based level we found using a volume profile, and it adds strength to it. All right. So that's about that. That's about my take on the New Zealand dollar Swiss franc. If you guys are interested in learning more about volume profile trading, and if you would like to trade alongside me every day, what I recommend is visiting my website. This is it, trader-dale.com. And when you click this button right here, which says browse courses, it will take you to my volume profile and order flow courses. Right here, the Elite pack. This is volume profile course, which includes volume profile video course. That's 15 hours of volume profile training, my own trading levels, which you'll be getting twice every day, and my custom-made volume profile indicators. If you are interested in learning how to trade with order flow, then I recommend the order flow pack right here, which includes order flow software, video course on order flow trading and my custom-made volume profile indicators. And if you are interested in both volume profile trading and order flow trading, then I recommend getting the combo pack, which includes both the elite pack and the order flow pack. Alright, so that's about that. That's about the education and indicators that I offer. And before I wrap this video up, what I'd like to do is announce a winner of a contest we had last time. The prize of the contest was volume profile indicator for MetaTrader 4 platform. And right now on your screen, you see the name of the person who won the indicator. So congratulations to the winner. And what I'll do is I'll do another contest for the next week. The only thing you need to do to participate in this contest is leave a comment below this video that I'll upload on YouTube, and next week I'll randomly pick one person to win my volume profile indicator. Alright, so that's about that. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you next time in some next video, or if you decide to join one of our courses, then I'll see you in the members area. Alright, so I'll see you next time, and until then, happy trading.